Hello there, my fellow YouTubers. I am the self-proclaimed Nostradamus, and I'm here once again bringing you yet another Faez's gameplay. I've noticed that Faez's gameplay volume has been pretty loud, so I'm going to start speaking a little more loudly and clearly. There are a couple things I'd like to address in this commentary, and one thing is that how supposedly the world was supposed to end and it didn't. This obviously means that whoever predicted this is pretty stupid. I bet he feels stupid right now. And if he watches this, everybody's going to be crying in the corner to himself. Now, there are a lot of people saying the world's going to end in 2012, and this is not true. Nobody can predict when the world's going to end. Not me, not you, Faez. But my prediction is, I believe, this is just a joking prediction, but I believe that the world will end November 12th, 2096. If the world actually does end this year, this will just prove that I am the original Nostradamus, and that old Nostradamus back in the 1500s is a fake. Trust me. There might have been political leaders, famous actors, sports players, or just even random guys like you and I in the world that have predicted when the world will end, but quite frankly, nobody knows when the world's going to end. So, those guys are just stupid. Also, to add to this, I've been hearing, according to the Bible, the world's going to end in 5 months, and there's going to be a series of events that lead to the world ending, and we're all going to die. Well, this is stupid. Nobody thinks this, alright? And people are saying, oh, it says in the Bible that the world's going to end in 5 months. What's going on? We're all going to die. We're all going to die. And people are saying that the Bible says that the world is going to end in 5 months or whatever, but I don't know much about the Bible, but I'm pretty sure it does not say in October of 2011 AD, the world as we know it is going to come to an end. And if Faez thinks the world's going to end once he hits 15th prestige, if he's never gotten to the last prestige in any Call of Duty, this might happen. The world might come to an end once this happens, because Faez making it to the last prestige, what is this? I mean, nobody's ever heard of this before. Faez wanted me to show more emotion in my commentaries. I'm trying to do this right now, trying to make a serious topic quite funny, quite serious at the same time. Like I was saying before I said it to make a small joke. I want to be shown where it says in the Bible, it says the world is going to end in October of 2011. Is when I'm shown this, I'll believe you. But until then, I'm just going to think you're stupid and laugh at you. Now, Nostradamus may have made a couple predictions. I mean, oh, I've made predictions too. I predicted that the Grizzlies were going to beat the Thunder that day. Doesn't mean I'm Nostradamus. I predicted I was going to beat Faez in a 1. I predicted that I was going to beat Faez in a 1v1. That might have happened. So, doesn't mean that doesn't mean I can predict when the world is going to end. I will make a prediction. You can mark my words right now. You can quote me, write it down in a little book, whatever. I'm going to say the Miami Heat are going to beat the Bulls in this little series they're having there. Now, Nostradamus predicted some quite famous things like Hitler rising and falling, and he predicted JFK dying. Those two things are very famous in history, but it doesn't mean he can predict when the world is going to end. And nobody from the 1500s is still alive today, so we can't even know if this Nostradamus guy really predicted what they're saying he did. So, whenever people are coming up to you saying, the world's going to end soon, you must hide, gather your food, and just hide for the rest of your life, because the world's going to end, and you must hide in a cave underground, because the sun is going to explode. Look, laugh at them. Pretty much all I had to say about this topic, and so right now I'm just going to ramble on about, again, like I was saying, stuff about Modern Warfare 3 before Faez rudely sped up my commentary, because he obviously doesn't like me talking trash about his little quickscoping. But, I was thinking about this over the weekend, and Modern Warfare 3 is going to be a great game. It's going to sell out, it's going to sell millions of copies But something I want Activision, Infinity Ward, Ravensoft, whoever's making this is, I want them to have a beta, because people will be like people who kind of like what Medal of Honor did. People who reserve the game can get a beta, like a month code, something like that, and then they can just write down on the website something that they think is overpowered and needs to be patched, and maybe Infinity Ward and Activision may take it into thought. Now this is a heated discussion between myself and my friends and just the gaming community as a whole. People can't decide whether to get Battlefield 3, Modern Warfare 3, which one is going to be better, which one is going to sell more, which one is going to be the better game, which one is going to sell more copies, like I just said. Personally, I think Battlefield 3 might be the better game, but Modern Warfare 3 is going to sell more and be played longer. It's going to have more of a longevity, because if you go on to Call of Duty 4, I believe there probably are more people on Call of Duty 4 than there are on Battlefield Bad Company 2. And Call of Duty 4 is approaching 4 years now. So that just proves to you that people love their Call of Duty. It's an easy game to pick up, unlike Battlefield, where I've played Battlefield for like days and I couldn't pick it up. Battlefield is a harder game, even for a good player like myself. It's hard to play. Battlefield is not as popular, and that's probably why it's not going to sell as much, and that's why people are going to hate on it, because people are always going to say Modern Warfare 3 or whatever Call of Duty is going to be more popular, and people are going to say because it's more popular, it's a better game. Now, in my next commentary, I'll readdress this again with flags giving me the signal that this game play is wrapping up. So, just want to remind you to hit the like button, subscribe. Bye.
With each victory, we instill fear.